Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a story that reaches into the dust-blown heart of the frontier where one tribe lost everything, until a cowboy with nothing left to prove stepped in to give back what no one else dared to. In a world of injustice, where native land was stripped bare and hearts hardened by loss, he rode against the current, and changed the course of fate not just for one woman, but for an entire forgotten people. Out on the open plains, the exterior reflects the raw honesty of the Wild West. This isn't the painted perfection of glossy towns or fresh timbered fences. It's aged land, scarred by fire and time, where the dust carries echoes of battles long since buried. The cowboy's presence here doesn't dominate, it respects. His modest ranch stands alone, weather-beaten and unguarded, surrounded by earth that remembers the feet of generations who called it sacred. His land wasn't taken, it was passed to him, and now he's ready to return what was never truly his. Inside, everything is sparse but meaningful. The cabin walls are wooden, faded by the sun and smoothed by hands that built them with grit. Animal pelts rest beside old tribal weavings, both coexisting without pretense. Her presence softens the space, small touches appear, feathers above the hearth, symbols carved into driftwood, a hand-woven mat beside his worn boots. Their worlds don't clash here, they merge, piece by careful piece. When it comes to performance, this story doesn't unfold with noise or fury, it moves with silent strength. The cowboy doesn't speak much, but every action matters. His choices are deliberate. When he saw her tribe's sacred burial site being plowed for rail lines, he rode straight to the land office, not with threats, but with proof: old maps, native testimonies, and stories passed down that no official wanted to hear. He did what trained lawyers wouldn't do. He slowed the machines. He forced a conversation. And when no one else dared face the consequences, he offered up his own land to be shared, restored, and lived on once again. Safety wasn't just about locks and rifles, it was about trust. At first, she didn't trust him. Why would she? Every promise made to her people had been broken before. But this cowboy never asked for her faith, he earned it. He brought food, but more than that, he brought respect. He sat in silence during tribal prayers. He listened without interrupting. And when her brother's medicine bundle was found in a collector's shop, he rode for 3 days to buy it back, using the last of his cattle sale earnings. Safety, in this world, was not just physical, it was emotional, cultural, ancestral. The unique selling point of this story is something few ever witness: the act of giving without reward. This cowboy wasn't trying to make headlines or win hearts. He had no audience and no agenda. He simply looked at what had been taken, and gave it back. He returned horses seized in old raids. He unburied stories long hidden under shame. And when they needed a water source during a drought, he dug the well himself. Each act, though small, became a bridge. Not between enemies, but between bloodlines separated by time. Price is always hard to measure in stories like these. What he gave up could have made him rich: 100 acres of prime cattle land, connections with railway investors, favor with powerful ranchers. But he gave it all away. Not recklessly, but intentionally. And what he gained? A place at the circle during the summer solstice fire. A new name in a language not his own. A seat not at the head of the table, but among equals. The cost was everything the world said he should keep. But in return, he got something far greater: a place in the story of healing, not conquest. In conclusion, this is more than a tale of loss and redemption. It's a testament to the quiet power of one person standing against the tide. The cowboy didn't erase the past, he helped rewrite the future. For her, and for her tribe, it wasn't just about land or cattle. It was about dignity. About memory. About someone finally saying, "You matter. This was yours. Take it back." In a world where too much is taken and too little returned, stories like this remind us what real strength looks like. Not in how much you can hold, but in how much you're willing to give.